Hey guys, in my last episode I showed you how you could use the mapping program Minutor in order to help you find a mushroom biome. Somebody on Reddit was kind enough to let me know that there's actually another program that might make this process a little bit easier. So let's go ahead and jump in. This other program is called Minecraft Stronghold and Village Finder. Apparently it also goes by the name AMIDST. Well, here I've got the server seed plugged in already, and we're going to start our search at X0Z0. And because over here we know that this biome that we've already found, being the closest one to the center coordinates of the map, so 0, 0, you can see this one's at roughly X3750 and Z800. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this at 0 and 0, but I know that because it's beyond 3000, I'm going to have to crank this up. So I'm going to put it at 5000 in order to perform this search. So as the name suggests, this also helps you find strongholds and villages, and apparently you can also use it to help you find netherholds. So I'm going to go ahead and hit find. Now here you can see it found for this seed, the one we put in at these coordinates, it found all 3 of the strongholds for this world, as well as all the villages within our search radius. Now, right away you might have noticed that I typed in 5,000 here, but as soon as I hit find, it jumped down to 3,000. Apparently that's because 3,000 is the largest map size that this program can generate. So let's go ahead and hit show map. Now here, we've got the map that this program generated, and this gray cross right here represents the start point of where we started searching. In this case, that would be 0x and 0z. Now over here, you can see 3 strongholds. Those are indicated by these little red X's, and they are equidistant from the center origin of the world. So that's just something you might want to note. It's kind of neat. Over here, we've got, this would be the village that's right near spawn. In fact, let's go ahead and take a look to refresh your memory. This is what the spawn area looks like in Minutor. And here's the village that I was just referring to. Now, if you recall, the village around our spawn has this weird shape that kind of looks like a vulture wearing a fez hat getting scolded by E.T. if you look at it upside down. So now when we look at how this program generates that, you don't see that at all. In fact, in all the years I've played on this server seed, or this world seed, I would not recognize this as our server, especially the way the rivers look. I don't know, it's very confusing. So you just have to trust the seed you put in and the coordinates you're looking at, and kind of recognize that it doesn't give you as an identifiable image as Minutor does. Anyway, so and obviously the reason for that is because this program isn't designed to show you the way things look as they do here. It's designed to show you where villages and strongholds are, and as an added bonus, they also sort of separate things by biomes, which is how we're going to use it to find mushroom biomes. Now, because it didn't let us go all the way to the search of 5,000, we don't have the mushroom biome, which should be somewhere right here in our search radius. So because the search went down to 3,000, you can see it goes from 0x, 0z, and it goes from 0x all the way to 3000x, and back here it goes to negative 3000x. All right. So now, in order to map this, let's go ahead and give me a second. Come on. There we go. So this right here represents this mapped out area. Now, if you wanted to broaden your search, as I sort of talked about in the last video, these are the numbers you'd need to change in order to basically have the optimum efficiency of mapping out your world. So if you were to place your coordinates here, like let's say you decided to start searching at, I don't know, X1000 and Z2000, then you would look over here and see that you would need to subtract 6,000 from your X's 1,000, and then your next search over here would, then be X negative 5,000. So that's pretty easy. Just a little guide here of how you can kind of use these numbers to get the optimum searching capabilities out of this program. So because we already know that the next coordinate we would need to search in order to find the mushroom biome is right here, let's go ahead and plug those numbers in. All right, so let's jump back in, and we want to change X to 6,000, and we're going to go ahead and hit find. And you'll notice that even though these are outside of our search radius, it still finds the strongholds. So we're going to go ahead and hit show. I'm going to zoom out a little bit, and you'll see here, these are the strongholds over here. This is where we had searched our last map. And right here, this is actually the mushroom biome we're looking for. Now, this is a little bit harder to see than it is on Minutor, where you can definitely see a difference in this island from, like, let's say a normal Minecraft island. But over here, it's just not, it doesn't stand out as much, you know. It is a different color, but you sort of run the risk of missing it altogether if you're not paying attention. Well, one thing you can do to sort of help you find this is that this is the only biome that's two-tone, or the only landmass that you'll ever see that's two-toned. And you'll notice here that that's because it's separated between the Mushroom Island shore and the Mushroom Island itself. And none of the other biomes are really two-toned in quite the same way. And interestingly enough, I noticed when mapping this part that we actually have another mushroom biome right here. So at 8,000 in the X direction, we've actually got another one over here, which is pretty cool. So anyway, if we wanted to, let's say, search around where my base is on the server, we could go ahead and do that by typing in, my coordinates, which would be, 0x and negative 3,275 or whatever it is, somewhere around there. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and hit find and show map. And now we should see a stronghold on here because it's directly south of where my base is. Yeah, so here's the stronghold that's south of where I am. And I'm somewhere up here. Probably, I guess it wouldn't be that hard to just look at the coordinates, huh? I guess I would be right around here somewhere. Anyway, so yeah, I guess this would be the desert that I'm sort of nearby. Anyway, so with that said, you can kind of see that there aren't any mushroom biomes immediately around my coordinates. Now, if we were to take on this sort of setup and know that if we wanted to look up here, all we really need to do is subtract 6,000 from Z. We would change this to 9,000 and map it again. And wow, there's a lot of ocean there. But in fact, wow, there's a lot of mushroom biomes right north of my base. It's quite a distance. You can see here, this is the closest one apparently is negative 6,750-ish. But that's pretty cool that there's actually 4 right there. So anyway, I hope this helps you guys out. And I thank you guys a lot for the support and the comments you gave me on the last video. And I hope you guys are able to use this to your advantage. All right, take it easy. I'll talk to you next time.